hi, this is Elyse-Anne from Elyse-Anne.com, and welcome to the interview series, Women Who Have It All. Not just want it all, but they do have it all, right? So I have two ladies with me, gorgeous, gorgeous ladies, who are the owners and founders of Chic Stash, which is a very interesting and unique and niche company in Singapore, and they are based out of Singapore as well. So I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves and tell you why you should shop with them.
Hi, Elyse. Thanks so much for inviting us on. Chic Stash is a glamorously green marketplace we're redefining how people shop for pre-loved designer fashion. So women come to us looking to purchase coveted items at a great price, and then other women come to us with an abundance and overflowing closet filled with great brands, and they're looking to make room for new loves. They're looking for cash to purchase new loves, and they can find all of that on Chic Stash.
Yeah. So if you do have clothes that are sitting in your cupboard for like a long time and you don't know what to do with them, you know where to find them. Get rid of the old and bring the new in, right? And for this series about women who have it all, so tell us, what does it mean for a woman to actually have it all? What does it mean for you to have it all?
Well, I think that's it's a little bit hard to have it all simultaneously. I think it's possible if you have kids and a husband and a business and friends, you can have it all and have certain things at certain times, but you can't have them all simultaneously. So sometimes work is going to take priority over seeing your friends and your family, and then sometimes your family issues pop up and they take priority. And sometimes you just need downtime for yourself. So it's you have it all, but it's compartmentalized.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking it's about balancing and finding the balance. I mean, Dianne and I started the company almost a year ago, and to get to this point, we've had to give up a lot. So if
was it worth it?
Yeah. If you were to say, how is your health and your well-being and your downtime? That's been we've sacrificed that. And every woman has to do that as they navigate through different parts of their lives. And yes, it's been worth it.
So what inspired you ladies to actually start this business? As is this a passion, purpose, inspired business, or is it like, I just want to do this, I just have to do this? Is it a need or a want,
I mean, we're a need or a want. I mean, we're both passionate about fashion. We really want to do our part to help save the environment. We are obsessed about helping women unlock the treasures of what's sitting in their closet. So it combines a lot of different things for us. I mean, my background has been fashion. Dianne's got a very strong background in business. We've been watching and seeing where e-commerce market is going, and this re-commerce market, we're first to market in Asia. We've been the first to market in Asia.
So it was really a combination of looking at our attributes and saying, okay, what can we do with this? What are the things we're passionate about, and what are the things that we're good at? And being realistic and saying, okay, we want to do something. We want to do something fun. We want to do something that involves women and fashion and recycling, and that led us to Chic Stash.
Right. So would your business be any different if this wasn't a passion, purpose-based business versus something that, I just want to start a business because I want to do it? I know a lot of mothers, right? I know both of them are mothers. They have like, that's why Denise is saying that there has to be that balance, right? I know a lot of mothers especially want to start a business for the sake of starting a business, to spend more time with their kids and do what they love.
I mean, we definitely had to make sure that there was a niche that wasn't being filled here. Because, to have it all, we're not willing to give up all this time if we just for hobby.
Yeah,
it's
priorities. It had to be worth it. It had to be worthwhile, and it had to excite us enough to pull us away from our other priorities, but also make sure that we try to keep the other things in equilibrium.
Awesome. So what big plans do you have for Chic Stash, over the next year or so?
Well, we're excited about a new site. I mean, we've, not that we've outgrown the site, but we have an amazing community of buyers and sellers who give us tremendous amount of feedback about, and we're trying to make it easier for both. So the new site is going to be just more user-friendly from both sides. The process of buying enable buyers to feel more confident with the site. There'll be more photographs, more ability to have deeper descriptions of product, more social component. And on the seller side, just the ease of the transaction as people are actually populating their pages on their phones.
Yeah, it's just a much easier process from whichever device you're using. And it's going to be more editorial, and just the graphics are going to be much more exciting and sexier and prettier.
Awesome.
And we're also empowering the actual sellers to take a bigger part of the selling process, making it so simple that they can do all of it on their own.
Awesome.
So that's really exciting, and watch for that space in probably the next 4 to 6 weeks.
Awesome. And clearly, as you can see, Dianne and Denise, they are not local. So would you say it is actually difficult for you girls to start a local business here?
No, not at all. It's so easy to start a business in Singapore. I think Singapore is the easiest country to start a business as far as legal, accounting, registering, and all of that side.
And Dianne did all of that, so she would know.
And this community, Singaporean people who live in Singapore are very open and helpful. And there's a lot of support in this country that you don't find anywhere else in the world, which is one of the reasons why, as soon as I knew we were moving to Singapore, that I wanted to start a business.
So no excuse for you not to start a business, isn't it?
From the other component, I'm from New York, and I've done business and owned companies in New York. The accessibility here has been just so welcoming and so warm, and picking up the phone to get in touch with Harper's Bazaar, New York, is not as easy. Getting in touch with editors and
senior executives pick up their own phone, or you see them at the grocery store at a networking event. So
I've heard about you. Oh yeah, Chic Stash, you're the girls. I want to introduce you.
Right. So people are available, people are helpful, people are supportive. It's not a scary place to start a business.
All right, so any last words for those mothers especially who are like sitting on the fence, like, oh, should I quit my job? What I want to do? Any kick in the butt kind of advice for them?
I mean, my advice is start small, because small is reasonable and it's less stressful. So start small, do what you can do in a way that feels comfortable to you, and then build on that. And as you see which parts of the business are working or which ideas are working or not working, you can shift and adjust a lot easier when you're small, instead of trying to create something huge that just stresses you out and you're not even sure how it's going to go. Just start small. Just do what feels right as far as starting at the right size, and you'll be much happier and more successful.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then the time factor, I'm going to just add to that, is be realistic about how much time you want to give, because it all seems small at the beginning. It'll only take 2 hours, a day away from my kids or my family or whatever else you're doing. But allocate a certain amount of time a week and try to stick to that, and join these executive women networking organizations, because it's like so many people there to help you and promote and be a champion for your business, and that really helps build your confidence when you're working by yourself.
Right.
You're working at home with other things around you, and you kind of become a little more myopic, and this enables you to help other people fuel.
And put your kids in after-school activities. That gives you more time to work.
Yeah, I mean, a mother can't do it all, right? So they need to outsource sometimes and really be detached from their kids to be able to be successful.
It's hard to work at home, because when that 3 o'clock clock, so they're home in 20 minutes. So allocate that time between they leave and this is when I'm going to work.
Time management, would you say?
Yes,
yeah, very important to be organized and manage your time, because there's nothing worse than feeling guilty because your kid wants to play with you, or your kid wants you to take them to something and you're not all there.
And know your strengths. Like Dianne said, before you start this business, is this something that you'll have to do? 90% of the tasks will have to be outsourced. If you can do 90% of what, you know, the business plan, and I can take care of 90% of that, then it seems like it would be worth doing. But if you're having to call an editor, call a writer, call a fulfillment person, you need people to make calls for you.
I know. So outsource, ladies, outsource. All right, thank you for your time, Denise and Dianne. We really enjoyed, you know, your expertise and your advice for us. So once again, the website is
Chic Stash, www.chicstash.com.
Yes, go visit them, check their stuff out. Really awesome. All right, see you
Bye.
soon. Bye.